got home and my husband has completely cleaned out the house.
Does height matter?
Of course it does.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Step on the scale.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going on a scale. You should love a girl for who they are.
You should love a guy for who they are, regardless of height.
That's true.
So take it back then.
I'm not taking it back.
And step on the scale. No.
I'm not stepping on a scale.
Why?
Because I'm not.
Okay, so take it back.
I'm not taking it back.
So weigh yourself.
No.
You're being a coward.
Wait, you're ridiculous. And
If you care about height, you're ridiculous.
No, but you don't need to know an exact number.
You don't need to know an exact height.
Exactly, I don't. All you gotta know is that they're taller than me, and that's...
Where was your antennas?
Okay, I want you to be lighter than me. Step on the scale.
No.
Does height matter?
It definitely does.
It does? You said height matters.
It does.
All right, and weight matters, so step on the scale.
Weight matters, but if you're not strong enough to carry me, then bye-bye.
All right, then let's see.
No, I don't want to do that.
What's up with them people, dude?
That's scary as fuck.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
You're judging guys based on height, so I'm judging you based on weight.
You know what? I ain't mad at this social experiment not one bit, because here's the thing. He passed the height test, but none of them passed the weight test. They ain't won't get on that damn scale. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, get on the scale, that bitch say, I'm sorry, we only accept one at a time, bitch.
It ain't nothing worse than when you break up with a man, stop dealing with a man, your situationship end, whatever may have you, and then he want to start doing life-altering things. All of a sudden, he want to go finish his sleeve. You ain't want to finish your sleeve when you was with me. Now he want to go buy a dog so the girls can stop him and look at the dog. Like, now he want to start getting better clothes, learning how to dress, all that stuff.
Hey man, if you really want to piss your ex off or make her realize that she was in making the wrong decisions, just level up your life, because she's going to hear about it. Women know how to keep tabs on the men from the past. It is what it is. They like detectives. And another thing about it, men are not the only ones who do this, man. I've seen women hit the gym, get fine, meet a new guy, pick up weight, they break up, she gets to the gym again to lose the weight that she picked up while she was with the new guy. And it's a cycle. I know a girl who's probably done that about 5 times. She gets slim, get in a relationship, get fat, breaks up, get slim, get in a relationship, get fat, break up, get slim. It's a perpetual pattern.
So a girl made a video about this on TikTok, and it's put in the most simple terms. I would say every girl I know right now wants a man who is masculine and a leader.
I beg your pardon?
And obviously that comes with like asserting dominance and all these things. And all these women want this, but then no women want to listen.
I'm sorry about your situation, but
they don't want to listen to the leader. So they want the leader, but then they're not going to listen. And it's so funny because it really comes down to like not listening to them is not only just extremely demasculating to them, it's like, so why would they want to be with you? They would go be with a woman who's more feminine and like willing to listen. This is not like, I'm not talking about controlling crazy guys. I'm talking about this is what a strong man in his masculine is. So
Well, goddamn.
it's like when you're, you know, doing the whole feminine, you know, new wave feminism, girl boss, I don't listen to anyone, then that's okay. There's a reason why the statistics are saying that all you guys are going to be single and unmarried in the next like 20 years is because you're not listening.
Yeah, man, here's the thing, right? No man who's a real man wants a woman who's not going to listen to him, because I can't be what I was designed to be. So I'm going to take my ball and go elsewhere. A lot of women weed themselves out just because they have a messed up mindset and a messed up attitude.
Got home and my husband has completely cleaned out the house.
What the Stuart?
I just can't believe this. He was even so petty that he took the carpet, that he put down. I mean, really? So that's what men doing now? Like, you leave and you start pulling up everything that you paid for?
Press the wrong button, nigga pop.
Wow, guys, like, I really don't believe this. I am a total shock. Time to process everything and to move my kids' beds out so we could try to start over and get new carpet. He didn't take anything that was the kids or whatever. But I got to sit up and thinking like, hold on, my husband don't do no labor. So for you to sit there and clean out all the carpet, TVs, yeah, it was stuff that he brought. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to benefiting your kids, you done called up another lame fool. It's not even about the money. That was able to be like, oh yeah, I'll come over there and I'll come and help you move that stuff, this and the other. You just as much of a lame as he is.
You know, when a man's fed up, he might do some stuff like that, man. I'm not saying I condone that behavior. What I will say is this: whatever you did, obviously you don't feel like the consequence of that action warranted this action, but you can't control what somebody does in retaliation. You have no bearings on that. Like, somebody could walk up to you right now and slap the shit out you, and you pull out your piece and blow their damn face off. Okay, I'm pretty sure the person who slapped you didn't think that was warranted, but you can't control how somebody else retaliates.
What do I know?
No, Stevie. What do you want?
What do I know? A little bit more. Give me $50.
I ain't got it.
Think mine is broken. It's tax season. I know you got it, so you can't lie.
I ain't
As a matter of fact, I know you get paid good. Give me $100. That's that one.
What? I ain't got no money.
How you ain't got it? You're over 18, so you can file for taxes.
I can't file.
Yes, you can, because you're over 18, and anybody over 18 can file for taxes.
If they got a job.
You got a job.
What my job is.
And fluency.
And you don't get no taxes for that. Look it up.
Why the f*** you do me like that, huh?
Yes, you do. Because it's still a job either way it go.
I'm telling you, I don't get no money.
My mama don't got a job and she got taxes on me.
What's going on?
I ain't lying. They depend on it. And because she gonna give me some money too.
Because you a what?
I'm a dependent.
I don't know. Y'all know y'all still baby, right?
And she depend on me, so she gonna give me some money. I'm not.
See, a lot of y'all too young to know this, but a lot of times when older people come across a younger person like that, they say things along the lines of, that baby been here before. She definitely been here before, and she definitely been around some older people because she got an old soul, bro. That's how old women who was on them drugs back in the 90s used to come up asking niggas for money and shit like that. Speaking of which, man, they got this lady that be panhandling on Reed Boulevard, right there. Right as soon as you take the exit, dog. I gave this lady probably over the course of the last 6 months, man, I probably gave the lady probably about $25, $30. Real talk, man. I'm in the car the other day with my daughter, and I catch this woman on a cell phone going off on somebody. I'm like, damn, bro. Homeless people got cell phones now. Like, bro, if you don't get the hell on, man, I want a refund, bro.
Lor Harvey.
100% like her nasty mama. Narcissistic sociopath. She learned from her mama.
No.
Yo, crazy. If you know the history on her mama.
Yeah, it's bad.
Allegedly dealing with two cousins at the same time. They were drug kingpins.
Oh, nah. Come on.
Better open up that window for the smell. Get out.
Memphis. And she was playing. Oh, she's a mess. All I gotta say is do the research on her. It's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, listen, I'm intrigued with that whole thing. Like,
And sleeping with Steve behind his wife's back.
You broke my hoe.
I believe two of his wives, he's married 3 times. So she was a willing side chick, didn't care, was calling the house, spoke to the wives. Marjorie didn't care. And she basically, you know, as he told the story, he couldn't do nothing with Marjorie because he was broke at the time. It wasn't until his career took off that they got back together. She said, you call me when you have some money. She won't fuck it, because he's not a handsome man.
Can I help you, sir?
and he had a headpiece the whole time.
Oh man, that wig is horrible. That unit or whatever you want to call it. But
yo, the man lied to me for years. That hairline was fire. It's fake. Come on, man.
Say, bro, that's when you get phrases like the apple don't fall too far from the tree, man. You know, a lot of times y'all think them kids ain't really paying attention, but they watching. They see the different men being brought around, getting snuck into the house when Mama think they sleep, but they not. They hear mama getting her back blew out. They hear mama trying not to make too much noise when she getting discombobulated, but they know this, man. So these little girls growing up seeing their mama running different men in and out the house, they think that's what they supposed to do.
Can you blame the man with the binoculars, or do you blame the woman getting dressed in the window?
Just answer the damn questions.
The man with the binoculars.
You gotta shut your blind.
The man with the binoculars.
They only see that on TV. Bro, that's a well.
Wait. Some of them girls in them movies used to be like in front of the window.
Hold on.
But it was for somebody that they wanted to see. It wasn't for peeping toms with the binoculars.
We guilty of this.
Neighborhood, even level houses or above level house.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Window open, nighttime. You know that joint look like a TV screen. When you walk around that joint, changing with your titties out.
What's that?
Do you pretty much know? I know see these titties, yes or no? Keep it 100. I mean, just please.
I mean, I know, because my bedroom is actually in the front of my house, so I know, and I live on a pretty main road. I know that if I get out the shower and I'm standing there, people could potentially see me.
I'm potentially.
Potentially sliced.
The thought of people being able to see me just makes me uncomfortable.
I ain't trying to hear none of that mental health shit, boy.
But I did just buy me some new blinds, so blinds coming soon.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Because the guy with the binoculars or the woman who's aware that she could be being watched right now, who's at fault? Like, real talk. The way I look at it is this. Have y'all ever seen a video where someone would enter into a cage of some sort with a wild animal, maybe a tiger, a gorilla, harambe, you know, something like that, and they literally put themselves in harm's way? Who do we blame? The animal for having animalistic instincts and want to inspect what's going on, or the person who went in there and put themselves in harm's way? Who do we blame? You get what I'm saying?
I always say that if you have a relationship with a girl, never have a single girlfriend. Never have a girl with single girlfriends. It's the most dangerous thing. Do you know about the story of the bucket and the crabs?
Oh my god.
No. So the big bucket and it's full of crabs. As soon as a crab comes out, the other crabs pull them down. This is women. Women, misery loves company. Women do not love to see other women happy. So they will throw small jabs at you. Quiet, simple jabs. Are you sure he's at work with another girlfriend? Just stays in your head. You know, are you sure he's doing this? Why he didn't do that?
I can't find a man.
He should have done you this because he have this for you. He have money. Why he didn't buy you this diamond ring or this thing? So they throw small jabs and then it's in the back of her head, and then like eventually she freaks out and it's gone because you don't want to see you happy.
That's the thing about it.
So it's very dangerous. You have to have that and check all the time.
You know, one thing is that women have a tendency to do, and it's really one of my pet peeves. I hate when a woman who doesn't have a man doing anything for her suggests something bigger and better, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say a single woman has a friend who just got proposed to, and let's say the ring looks like a average ring. She then says, nah girl, as long as he made you wait for that proposal, that ring should have been twice as big. That's how single women mess up, you know, women who got relationships. That's how they mess them up, because they sitting up there listening. And let's be real, a lot of women put too much weight on their friends' opinions and the advice that they give. It's bad advice 95% of the time. If it was so great, then why can't your friend keep a man? Let's think logically, right?
Know what you're working with. Oh no. Somebody help him out. Hey, Jumbo, get over here and help. Hold the poor child. Don't let. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Here we go. Oh no. I can't see that boy neck. Hey, somebody help him out. Oh Lord, you about to flip this damn four-wheeler. Hey, somebody help him get it out of there.
I love y'all. I'm gonna go up on the look.
Hold it, poor child. Hold it right there. We gonna get you. We gonna get you out of there. They gonna get you out. I ain't do that shit. I did that back there. Hey, somebody. Oh Lord, there you go. God damn, poor child. I thought you was out of here, player. You held on to that motherfucker, poor child, though, like the last chicken wing, boy. I ain't mad at you, player. You ain't like that. God, boy. You overweight, you bastard, for that motherfucker, though.
Hey man, you need strong men around you at all times, because if those men wouldn't have been around, that dude probably would have drowned. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's a heavy dude. He would have been underwater. Lord knows nobody would have been able to get him from under that water, because I don't know if y'all ever tried to pick up a large individual before. You can't really get your footing to scoop him up. He's big. This dude weighs at least 400 pounds. That's a big dude right there. So how were they supposed to get him up out of the water in time before he inhales and ultimately passes away, bro? The fact that he held on to that thing, that was divine intervention right there, because Lord knows if he wouldn't have been able to grab onto those handlebars and stayed like that before the people could get him situated, it might have been over for Buddy. He might have went to that upper room, dog.
I feel like what you say, the men are different.
They're
The men are
nicer,
much more respectful.
no, because like before you could like you be dancing and then after a while you gotta turn back like, who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back like, he ain't gonna come?
Nah, you.
Right? Like I hear doing the most work.
Sir, grab
like,
this wine.
No, but it's even though what they ain't coming
it's
for
scary,
wine no
no.
more. Like they
But
stand up
even the whole
watching.
touching thing, because I always used to have an SVD and it used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that's
especially
true.
the men. Now,
Nobody hands
don't
up,
even
girl.
come at all. I was
Nah.
surprised when somebody
Yeah.
told me, "Hey,
honestly,
it was
they
very
get shy.
shocking."
I'm kind of confused that you guys sound like you're upset. You don't get
No, because
bum rushed
now,
anymore.
look, when we used to get touched, it was annoying.
You
but
wanted to get bum
no,
rushed,
but
you
you
do want
go
to get bum
into
rushed.
the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't touch me up disrespectfully.
Right.
But pull up on me.
Pull up,
Pull
you
up
could have been
side,
like,
just walk.
I grew up in the era where niggas was on demon time, bro. I ain't lying, bro. Niggas get in the club, they see a shorty, excuse me. Real talk, bro. I ain't bullshit. If you a woman, you know I ain't lying. Act like your ass and get groped when you was in that club, man. But, you know, I don't condone that behavior because that's disrespectful. Niggas was doing that, and the girl could be with her man. She could have been with her brother. Bro, dude was really disrespectful. The girl coming out here to have a good time. Bro, I remember going to clubs, you know, in the early 2000s, let's say 2004 to 2007, 2008, man. The women wasn't even really half naked back then, and they was still getting groped. Women are literally naked now, and the groping has come down. I don't know how that go. The women are dressed less respectful, and they're getting, at least in that setting, they're getting treated with more respect than they used to when they was more clothed. It's backwards if you ask me, but dudes are literally petrified. They ain't trying to be on social media getting put on blast and all kind of stuff, and women are way more masculine now. You might get snuffed, you know what I'm saying? So I can't explain the behavior, but I have reason to believe that that could be a part of it.
So the question is, what if you find someone with all the qualities you want, but physically there's no attraction?
Okay, I'm listening. Let me get a pen.
Right.
Or do you go with the person who you're physically attracted to, but they don't have all the qualities?
Right.
Many times when it comes to women, we will pick the man that we want because he looks good and we look good on paper. But then we spend the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years trying to make him change to be what I need.
Yeah, exactly.
So you never want to compromise a need for a want because my wants can change.
Right.
That man that I wanted this year, 3 years from now, I'm going to want something else.
Right.
But the things you need don't change. Things like validation, things like affirmation, things like security and protection, those needs are going to be there no matter how old you get, no matter where your life goes.
I travel a long way to find you.
Right.
That need is stable. It's predictable. And while the good man who may not be as attractive, may not be as thrill seeking or as, exhilarating, you may not get fireworks.
As romantic or as
right.
as
You're not going to get that
enthusiastic.
picture perfect fireworks, but you will get something real.
You put this on, bling bling.
So the question then becomes, do I value what's real to fit my need, or do I go off of my want that gives me immediate gratification?
Right.
You know, that is a logical way to approach the situation, man. Real talk. Are you going to sacrifice needs for wants? A lot of women, if they just understood this fundamental concept, of the world would be a lot better off. Like the superficial things, like him being tall, him being really, really attractive, like having perfect facial symmetry and all that kind of stuff. Those are all surface level attributes. The real stuff, the intangibles, are the things that are within, and oftentimes they don't really go after that. And a lot of times those intangibles that a woman needs are not always found in the guys who are the easiest on the eyes. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. It's a lot of good men around here who no one would ever be like, yo, that guy's a sex symbol. He ain't like that, but Will, we established yesterday that I'm a sex symbol. But the thing is, you have to go with the best option, because let's not be mistaken. Women make it look like they the only ones that don't get everything they want. No, that dude ain't get everything he wanted in you. He wanted a girl that had that fat apple bottom, but you got a little tooty booty back there, right? It's enough. But if it was in his control, you would have a much bigger natural booty. You get what I'm saying? Like, he might want a woman who was a little prettier in the face. Okay, cool. He didn't necessarily get that, and you talking about you settling.
So what's your type?
Honestly, I don't got no type. I just like a nigga I can get a bag with.
I'm an honest man trying to make an honest living.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas just be around trying to steal your money. Or either just be around just trying to kick it. I'm not trying to kick it. I'm trying to build a dynasty.
So you mentioned steal your money. How much a man got to make to be with you?
I don't say a nigga got to make a certain amount. I just need a nigga to have a certain mindset. You know, help me out. If a man don't have a mindset to go get it, then I don't want to be with him.
And at what age you feel like a man should have his life together?
I don't think it really differs on age, because nowadays you can make money off your phone. So I don't really think age really be mattering.
What's the main difference you peep with younger men and older men?
It really ain't no difference, because some older men be having little nigga mindsets.
You right.
So I don't think it's really about age. Like I said, it's really about mentality to me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know how to attack her angle, because on one hand, I like what she's saying. It sounds good on paper. But on the other hand, oftentimes, dude who has that certain mindset, man, the women they tend to gravitate towards don't have that mindset. They have more of a soft girl, I want to be taken care of type of mindset, because it's easier to deal with them than it is to deal with someone who's much more capable of taking life by the horns, if you will, right? A woman like that comes with a level of masculinity that I'm gonna go ahead and say it, because to be successful in business, you have to kind of be a little bullish, man. Like, I don't know too many women who are very successful in business who are pushovers, somebody who's easily persuaded to do things that they don't deem it to be in their best interest. Most of the time, women who are very successful in business are very disagreeable to a large extent. They know how to talk amongst people when they have to rub elbows and be liked, but their core nature, they like to take control. And a man who's good at business and a woman who's good at business, they don't need each other. They really don't. So oftentimes you won't see a man who got his shit together or has that mindset with that type of woman. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Do you have some quote unquote power couples? Yes, but oftentimes they end up like the turkey leg hut people. Straight up, man. I'm just throwing it out there, man. I don't know too many. I know some niggas with some bread. They wives ain't this type of woman right here, and I'm not saying nothing wrong with her. I'm just saying that type of man may not be for her. That's all I'm saying.